Hello everybody and welcome back to PGP Motorsports Park. We've got kind of a scuffed setup today. Steven forgot something, so here I am on my phone recording the LCQ. Hopefully he'll be back in time for the final to get everything set up. But here we are at the LCQ, everybody's gridding up. On the front row we're gonna have William Yee, who normally is a finalist here, and one of the returning racers. His name's Nico. So they'll be lining up on the front row now. And behind them looks like Alex and, oh, I did not forget his name. Yes, I did. This is embarrassing. It's okay. I'm not used to doing race intros. But we'll have a better setup when Steven gets back, hopefully by the final, and we'll have the traditional setup by then. Until then, you get to put up with me, the co-commentator, as all the racers line up for this LCQ. Top 4 of this race get into the final. And everybody's going to be battling for those top 4 positions as they line up down the front straight. We pan over to the flag bearer, and he waves the flag, and the flag's waved, and they're away. Everybody's gridding up nicely. Not really any big moves coming out in turn 1. They all slot 2x2 going in. William gets a good lead going inside and takes it from the outside. Nico still maintaining second position. Following behind, everyone seems to be keeping it clean as they round light bulb going up through top of the world. No major incidents yet. As somebody, commentator's curse. I was on purpose, by the way. That was me. That was all me. But yeah, William already getting that large gap, followed by Nico, who's under threat by Kevin. There he is, Kevin. That's who's in third, and Alex is in fourth. In the hunt is William Frazier, and I believe that's Timothy in the yellow helmet in 6th. So those are our top 6 as they come down the back straight in turn 3. Side by side into turn 3. Making moves. Looks like 3 wide. Oh, somebody's not happy. Looks like there could have been contact there. As an editor's side note, doing this by myself is very difficult. So shout outs to Steven for making it work whenever he has to do this on his own. As they come down the front straight again. Someone's going into the dirt, taking that Mario Kart shortcut. I think that was Nico. Not having the best race back after this race return. William taking a commanding lead, followed by Kevin and Alex. That's Alex Acosta, by the way. The other Alex Seguin, he made it to the final. And in 4th is now William Frazier defending against Timothy. They catch up to William, and will they try to fight? That is the question. I'm not sure. They caught right up to William. So here they come into turn 4. Down the back straight. And will we have a 3-way fight for the lead? It looks like Kevin's gonna make a move on William down the inside of turn 3. Can he make the move? It looks like it from this angle. But William's gonna have the inside. Kevin left the door open. It looks 3 wide going into turn 2. And William retakes the lead. Kevin, can he dive back the inside of turn 1? Yes, he can. And we have a nice 3-way squabble for the lead here. Alex on the outside, Kevin on the inside. Not Kevin on the outside, now Williams on the inside. This 3-way battle for the lead of the LCQ. All this fighting is letting William Frazier catch up, so now we're gonna have a nice 4-way squabble. And if all 4 of them fight, then Timothy in the yellow helmet in 5th, he's gonna have a chance to get into the final as well. As we see William defending to make sure Alex doesn't get by. Alex is really hungry. He wants to take second place in this LCQ, and all this fighting is letting Kevin get away. So Kevin's starting to pull a little gap. William Frazier's still in the hunt. He's still in 4th. And Alex got a great exit on the inside of William Yee. Going the inside of 3. It looks like he's gonna make the move. And he gets it done. Cuts right back, closes the door on William. So now we have a William on William fight for 3rd place. Kevin in 1st, Alex in 2nd, William Yee in 3rd, and William Frazier in 4th. My lovely camera work gets a great view of no cars going down the front for a brief moment there. There's a reason I'm not the one operating the camera usually. It's okay. This will get edited out. There's nothing happening anyway. Unless this gets in which, hi YouTube. In any case, top 4 still having a nice squabble. They're keeping it clean though. You'll have to see it. Alex thinking about making a move for first, but turn 5's not where you want to do it unless you're already there. Alex wisely tucks back in line, and this is where you want to make the move. Get a good exit out of 4, down the back straight into turn 3, get that inside, late on the brakes, makes the move on Kevin, and takes the lead of this LCQ. So that's Alex leading this LCQ, followed by Kevin, followed by William Yee, followed by William Frazier. We got a good battle between Timothy and Cole. They seem to be equal-paced, equally matched, like the top 3 here. Cole taking the inside, top of the world on Timothy. He's gonna get a good run into bus stop. Timothy's gonna have track position, and he reclaims his position. Good defensive work by Timothy. He left the door open, but he didn't let Cole take the position. And here they come now, crossing the line. Checkered flag is waved. Alex wins the LCQ, followed by Kevin, William Yee, and William Frazier. Both Williams. And let's see that gap. Timothy defending his position to take 5th against Cole in 6th. Congratulations. We will see you in the final.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the final. I'm actually here this time. Finally got back that recording setup thingy that I needed, and now we have the full setup going, and we're in this final. We're in the penultimate race of the season, and we have Stephen Barrett leading the way as he goes into turn 4, setting up that formation lap. Or setting up that formation for the running start.
Yep, and starting out in first, we have Stephen Barrett, and alongside him is Ethan Acosta. So congratulations, Ethan, once again riding the fair winds from his last excursion out here, placing really well with his podium. He's on the front row. Right behind him is Sebastian and James Kempf. Really good displays from them. And behind them are Sergey and Alex Seguin. They're friends, so they're starting side by side. They're also really good. So let's see what they can do from the 3rd row. And with that, they're rounding turn 1 down the front straight. Take it away, Steven.
All right, yeah, they're indeed rounding turn 1. They got their formation set up. And then we're going to pan over to the green flag, which will be starting their race. The flag's up. The flag's waved in Norway. They're going to be rolling past the podium that we got up here. Or the tower that we got up here. They're going to be rushing into roller coaster. Very dangerous turn 1. We're going to see if they can all make it through it. I'm not hearing any sounds of collision, but we'll see how that changes as they go through that top portion there. And they all seem to make it through cleanly. All 24 karts racing up, racing for position. This is the penultimate race. They're going to be trying to set themselves up for that final. And honestly, we could have some positions secured in this very race.
In the back, there was a lot of carnage. 3 wide through double apex never works. Somebody was forced into the Mario Kart shortcut.
Yeah, I did see a lot of dust getting kicked up there, but our top 4 are already trying to run away with it and try to distance themselves from that chaotic pack. They're going to be going to turns 5 and 4, setting up for that rear straight, but I'm seeing some 2-wide action. That can always lead to chaos, but they give each other the space, which is nice and respectable, and they're all going out on that straight and into the braking zone of turn 3.
Yeah, that top 4 maintained all their positions, so no one gained or lost in the top 4. Some news, however, somebody got past Alex Seguin and took 6th place. That looks like Kirk Strong. I will get those names as they cross the line. And by that, I mean I'm just going to pull up the standings and laps.
2 wide going into roller coaster in that 3rd and 4th, but he ends up going back into position. He does not want to take that risk this early on quite yet. Through double apex they go, and there it is. The move is made. He dives off onto the inside, and I think a position is gained between 3rd and 4th.
I gotta fix some things in OBS. Give me a minute. Okay, we do it live.
Yep. All right, we're seeing some 3 groups of 2x2, 4 groups of 2x2x2, as they're just all kind of splitting up here. But then they're going to sort of accordion together as they get into the turns of 5 and 4. No moves being made. the track conditions are really good. I'm pretty sure Jeff already talked about this, how a 77 lap time was set in qualifying.
I did not bring that up. So the track conditions today are superb. A new qualifying lap record was set by Stephen Barrett, who is currently leading the race. A 77.3 was his lap time, and it was top of the class. I have never seen a lap time like it before, and I still haven't because I arrived at the scene after he had said it. I was too late to witness it with my own eyes.
All right, 2 wide going into roller coaster. We got someone going defensive. That defensive move works. An undercut is attempted, but is not quite able to be pulled off.
Yeah, look, top 3 are definitely getting away with it. That would be Steven, Seb, and James. Also, I apologize for the overlay not being as proper setup. We had to change it because it broke overnight. And then in the time between starting LCQ and starting this, it broke again. So yeah, the lap times in the top right, and the names are in the top left. And that's all we got for now.
We got all 24 carts barreling through this very nice looking chicane here. They're all able to keep it clean. Probably some positions changed as I saw some 2-wide action in there. But not quite able to discern anything from what I was able to see. But our top 3 is quite running away with it. They're keeping the podium all to themselves.
Yeah, and that top 3 crossing the line are Stephen Barrett, Sebastian, and James Kemp. Behind them in the line, Ethan, who dropped back to 4th, Sergey, and Kirk. So, really unfortunate for Ethan, who dropped from the front row all the way to 4th. 4th is still a good position, but it's not a podium position.
Is Paulo racing today?
Paulo's not racing today, actually. I didn't bring that up. 2 weeks ago, Paulo told me personally, he said, hey, I'm not going to be here for the race. And sure enough, he is not here today. Now, the way the championships work is that if you're absent one race, that's fine, because your lowest scoring race of the season gets dropped. So only 7 of the 8 races count towards the season. This means you can be absent once and be okay. Or you could just have a really bad race and still be okay.
All right, a move for the lead is being made. Sebastian dives up onto the inside of Steven, I believe, and he secures it in that turn 3. Steven's going to try to go for a return move, but is not successful. He's forced onto the outside of turn 2.
And Sebastian takes the lead of the race. I bet Steven's not going to be happy about that. Let's see who can fight back. They are tucked really close. Bumper to bumper, wheel to wheel. Oh, man. Really defensive lines into turn 1. James Kemp also wants to see what he can do to get past, because he knows this is a golden opportunity. It looked like he was going to take a sniff on the inside at double apex, but instead he takes the better line through light bulb.
Sebastian does go defensive through light bulb as well.
Sebastian's just piling the pressure on Steven here. He knows what he's doing. All these racers know what they're doing. It may look like James Kemp in the red helmet in 3rd place. It may look like he took a wide line through light bulb. That's actually the optimal line through light bulb to get the best exit. But as you can see, it leaves the door wide open in terms of racing line. So you kind of don't want to do it in race conditions, but you definitely want to do it in qualifying conditions. Because James is not under threat from 4th place right now, he can afford to take that better line through light bulb and to get better exits, keep better momentum, and really fight for these podium spots. He's already in the podium, of course, but why not get a better position? And right behind them, fighting for 4th, we have a really tight 3-way squabble between Sergey, Kirk, and Ethan. Yeah, they're actively fighting. It's going to be hard to keep an eye on all these racers because everybody's going at it. No holds barred. We all know Kirk is very aggressive and Sergey is extremely defensive. So for battle for 4th, we have unstoppable 4th meets immovable object. Immovable. I can't speak today. Oh no.
We got Sergey up in that 4th spot. Is that what you're saying?
Sergey is in 4th. Kirk is in 5th. Ethan in 6th. Ethan dropped from 2nd to 6th. That hurts to see, honestly. That really does. But he's still keeping it in there. He's still fighting. Really good on Ethan to not give up hope. And seventh, right behind them, is Isabel, looking to see if she can make any positions from here. She had a good heat race as well.
Definitely going to be watching the battle for first here. As I'm definitely going to be watching the battle for first here, as it's Sebastian passed him in that back straight there, and Steven's going to be looking for a way past Sebastian now. We had a couple learning laps here, and now we can see what Steven has learned, as he'll probably try to make a move this lap, or try to further his distance between him and third place.
Oh, yeah. We all know Steven's very patient. James is given the bump draft mid-corner. James wants to get by. James is done waiting. He wants to fight for the lead now. He is pressuring both of them extremely hard. Again, taking the optimal line through Lightbulb. Right behind them, 2x2x2x2. Oh, no!
Oh, someone's off.
Ethan is off! No!
But he recovers. Or someone... someone
Ethan
else
got
was
shoved
even worse
wide.
off.
Or he lost control. That is race over for Ethan, who started in second place. That is tragic. That hurts to see. So what happened there, I saw them going side by side. Ethan was carrying all the momentum in the outside of Lightbulb, which is a very complex corner. It is a deceptive wide hairpin. And it was Sergey on the inside. And it looked like Sergey gave him room. There was definitely room there. But Ethan, I think he carried too much momentum, got maybe on the dusty bit of track, and he just went off. That's how it looked to me. And that's really unfortunate. Ethan risked it all, and that's the race over.
This fight in the top three is really intense, as they've just been bumper to bumper these last few laps. The battle for the top three is really intense. They've just been bumper to bumper all 3 laps, and James has just been allowed to take the most optimal lines through here, as Sebastian's been just taking every defensive line possible, and that's just what's making this train happen.
We have 2 3-way battles. One battle for the lead, one for fourth. Sergey's holding it up.
Oh, it's too wide. A little bit of contact there. People throwing up their hands in annoyance, but now it's going to be too wide through here. Is the space going to be left? Nope. Someone's going to pull back, but then he's going to have that return momentum, but nowhere to go with it. That fight's still going on as they go into turn 3, just letting fourth place run away with it. And it looks like they are indeed sorted from what I see here. Yeah, it's pretty sorted. He's going to be stuck on the outside, and that fight's not going to be allowed to continue.
Yeah, but really intense battle for fourth. It's Sergey, Isabel, and Kurt. Isabel took Ethan's place, so now she's right in the mix. Going to the inside, side by side against Sergey. Will she take this position? Yes, she will! Into fourth place goes Isabel, right by Sergey. That was a very brave move down the inside of turn 1.
Yeah, with Isabel taking... Oh.
I would get the lap times up, but the overlay broke. I'm sorry. These names are the best we got right now. Wait, actually, I'm going to do Pro Gamer Move, and I am going to exchange... I'm going to manually widen the overlay. Give me a moment. Let's see if I can do this.
All right, well, Jeff is playing with the UI. I'm going to be following the battle for the top 3 and for the following 4 there. Sergey's probably going to be looking to get that move back from Isabel, but actually no, he's not in the move. He's not in the position to do that. He's going to be under threat from someone else who'll be looking to take Sergey's spot. He might drop down to 5th place, but the move is not able to be made. Sergey does have enough pace at the moment. The battle for top 3 still going on. Steven just right on the bumper of Sebastian this whole time, just constantly applying pressure all throughout the race. And I think what he's going to do is he's just going to let that pressure cook through all 20 minutes of the race, and then when the final lap flag gets waved, unless there's any obvious mistakes for Steven to capitalize, he's going to wait for that final lap, and once that's waved, he knows that maximum pressure will have been applied, and he's going to start throwing moves and hopefully throw Sebastian off his game. I think that's the game he's trying to play right now.
That's the game he's playing. That's not the game James is playing. James is doing every move in the book, trying to get past Steven without sacrificing his own momentum or Steven's momentum. Because if he slows himself and Steven down just to get second place, that's going to compromise his chance for the win and let Sebastian get away. So James is playing this aggressively, but he's playing it smart. He knows he has the pace to catch right back up to these two. As you can see, he does every time.
Yeah, it's just him being allowed to take the best optimal line, too. He's just always able to keep up. He's got the draft. He's got the ability to take whatever line he wants to. But he just isn't able to pass because of just how fast the racers in front of him are as well.
And it's also have to do with Sebastian's defense. Sebastian knows how to set a really good lap without sacrificing the speed. And this makes it really hard for him to pass. James dives the outside, gets that good line through. Top two have to take defensive lines. And they're glued to each other. They are glued to each other. The pressure is just going to keep cooking and cooking as we're starting to enter the late stages of the race.
Yeah, and just there's so many fast racers out here. Like, you can just see how much of a gap they've pulled with the majority of the other karts that are out there. Like, before we were able to keep both of these groups in frame, but now they're entering Lightbulb just as other people are starting to enter the roller coaster. Like, the pace being shown here is tremendous.
There's just so much pressure building up. I mean, like, all the action on track. I mean, yes, there's battles in the back. And, somebody pulled into pits. It looks like their race is over. I don't know what happened to him. I don't even know who it is. My heart goes out to you, mysterious racer who just pulled into the pits. Alright, top three jumping down the front straight again. All of them hugging that inside. James getting that best line out to really pile on that pressure. He just keeps on pressuring. Behind him, Kurt goes wide in turn one and lets Sergey by. I think Kurt tried to make a move on Sergey, but it just didn't work, and Sergey just took it right back. Isabel is actually catching up to the top three. Isabel might have a chance for the podium today.
Yeah, that gap is closing really fast, and I think at this point he's probably even in draft range. Just a couple more corners, just a couple more defensive lines, and then there's going to be a fourth person here, and James needs to catch on to that and not throw out the optimal line and throw out defensive lines along with the people in front of him. Otherwise, he's going to get caught out and lose his podium spot.
Now, you may have noticed James and Isabel share the same surname. This is indeed sibling rivalry I play. Sibling rivalry. Wow, I can't speak. I've lost my ability to commentate today. Oh, no. Fortunately, the racers here have not lost their ability to race today. So, what we do see is the flag bearer getting ready to wave the white flag.
And Steven can execute his plan now that that pressure's all built up. So we're going to see maximum pressure from Steven here. Maybe even an overtake attempt this early on. Who knows?
And Isabel already takes the optimal line down the outside. She wants a piece of this pie. And I'm not sure if James knows she's there. This might be a sneak attack. But what we do know is that it all comes down to this final lap. They're all coming down light bulb. Isabel takes a better line. James knows better. He takes a defensive line. He knows Isabel's behind him.
Yeah, so that just really shows track awareness from James' part. He is not caught out by being surprised that someone joins their battle. He knows to take the defensive lines now, and it's Isabel who's allowed to take the most optimal lines. Now, how much can she get through this? 2x2. James is able to throw a move inside, and now Steven's caught in the middle, and he's going to lose second place, drop all the way down to fourth outside of the podium. He was looking for a lead here, and now he might not even be able to step on the step there, but they were too wide, momentum compromised, unless they build a wall.
The caps are too wide, and Sebastian's just getting away with it.
And Steven, double overtake on the inside, but he's going to be stuck on the outside. Will he be able to conserve his momentum all throughout the outside of turn two? James is able to push him out wide. Isabel stuck in there. And I think Steve able to take at least one position back. gets the podium, and it's the sibling rivalry of who's going to get third and who's going to be off the podium. Who gets it?
All right, so the finishing order was Sebastian in first, but Steven managed to get by both counts in the last turn, and James beat Isabel to the line.
And with that exciting final lap of the race, we're going to see you at the podium. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you for the final race of the summer season.
Race podium. First of all, thank you guys for coming out. Round 7 and 8. Got one more left after this one. That's some good battles up front. Nice crazy last lap battle. I think I saw probably like 15 positions in the last couple quarters. But anyways, taking third place today with the best lap time of a 78.579. We got James Kev. Out there with the best lap time of a 78.520. Steven, 50 Cal Barrett. And taking that top spot. Another win under his belt with the best lap time of a 78.574. First place we have Sebastian. And fastest lap today in the main event went to Sam America with a 77.547. Wow. Nice job, Sam.
Was that what?
77.547. Best lap in the main. It's not best lap in the main.
What? I know, but I like hearing the 3, 2, 1 at the end of the video.
3, 2,